So guys, I'm done at school. I'm now heading home. I have to finish packing my luggage. I actually don't have many things to bring. So let's rewind just a little bit, because I feel like I may have forgotten to let you guys know that I was planning to travel, and I currently did already travel. So we're going to talk about later the reason why I travel, but in the meantime, keep watching the video and don't forget to like and subscribe. Actually, I'm done packing. This is the first suitcase, this is the second one, and the little one is the third one. Basically just have my professional camera, which I barely use because of something that is missing. So I'm going with it because I need to buy something so that I can use it when I come back to Cameroon. But basically my purse and my external drive, because I'm going to be editing videos on the plane. So basically that's it. My luggages are not heavy at all, because all of them are going to be less than 23 kilograms. I think the standard weight is 23, but I think this one is probably 15 because there's nothing there. This one is probably around 19, and this one is quite empty. But I also have the computer. I have my computer and some documents here that I have to take with me.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and
to practice who you want to be. You know, you don't wake up one morning and you're suddenly who you think you want to be. You have to put some energy into it. So if you want to be an honest person, you have to be an honest person every day, even starting at 3 and 4 and 5, right? If you're going to be a hard worker, hard work doesn't just appear. You have to practice hard work. You have to practice effort. And I also encourage them, try to help them understand that good things don't come easy. You know, with that effort, that's where you grow. That's where growth is. Some of the best times in my life when I've grown, it's when I've done something hard, when I've overcome a fear.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm sure you guys are gonna be like, where are you? I'm back in the US. Guys, back in the US, and it's kind of like freezy. Like it's making me cry, but basically it's kind of like just a little bit freezy. Guys, I'm in Texas. Texas is usually warm, but the weather today is kind of like, I don't know how to explain. You don't really need a coat. It's just the wind is kind of chilly. So but it's good, it's fine, I'm good. So I've been here for a couple of days, and yeah, we're not going to talk about that in this video, okay? The reason why I came, but it's a lot it's a lot behind the scene that you guys don't know. So I wanted to make this video to talk about my recap of the year 2021. I wasn't going to make this video, okay? So my sister is the one that convinced me. She basically told me, I feel like you have accomplished so much, you have done so much, and you should be talking about some of the things that you've done, like a recap video. And I wasn't convinced, guys. Come on, like, I wasn't convinced. I was just thinking the whole time, because I was exhausted. Let me just put it this way. I was mentally, physically, emotionally exhausted, and talking about recap 2021 wasn't my thing. There are so many things that we do, but yet we are still hard on ourselves. There are so many things that I feel like I could have done better, I could have done more, but I find myself like always complaining, always feeling like I'm not reaching my goals. And yeah, so I had to really go back. I actually had to go back into my YouTube videos, and I was just looking at, I went through, not all the videos, some of the videos I went through one by one, and I was just like, wow, it looks like a lot. But anyway, let me go ahead and get started about the recap. So I have my notes down so that I don't forget. So the first thing that I was really proud of is that, guys, I'm not an interior designer, but I have an eye for good things, okay? I have good taste in interior design, decoration, and all of these things. So I had my first, in beginning of 2021, I had my first contract. It was a renovation project. It was a big house, and I was really in charge of making sure that, the house was fully renovated inside out. So I had an entire team of painters, builders, everybody to just do the work. And that was a project that, it was you know, it was a good project, but it was one of those projects that I wasn't, as much as I'm confident, I just felt like I wanted to be there physically. So I had a site manager, I had people that were working for me, because I subcontract some jobs with other people, but I do have a site manager. So whenever I have a contract, I have to make sure that the person is there on the site. And I would go there regularly just to make sure that things are moving in the right directions. So that was something that was really, I mean, the project went well, guys. The project went well. I was really happy and proud of myself, because this was the first time I was dealing with such a huge budget. I mean, not huge, but like a, you know, a material budget for renovations. And I was scared because, guys, if you mess up somebody's house, it has to come out of your pocket to fix it. So I wasn't going to be spending more money for that, but I was really happy. The client was happy. The client is actually a lawyer. The client was happy and I was happy. So that was one thing that I felt like, whew, I have overcame my fear to really handling those type of projects. The second thing that I did that I was really proud of is really renovating my store, because that's something that I wanted to do a long time ago. And I felt like I was never able to do it, because you guys know, before 2020, I used to just go back home, back and forth. I would spend like a month at a time, maybe a couple of weeks at a time, but I would do the back and forth thing. So I wasn't able to fully renovate the store the way I wanted. But being in Cameroon physically and being on the site was, I mean, guys, I renovated my store to the best that I could, because as of today, I'm still not sure if I'm going to relocate. I'm going to move the store. That's what I meant. I don't know if I'm going to move the store to a different location. I'm still trying to figure everything out. But I was able to renovate my store and make it more pink, because before it was just plain white and I didn't like it. Okay. So I did renovate my store. You guys saw the video, so if you haven't watched it, I'm just going to put a link in the description down below. So most of the things that I'm going to talk about, I'm sure I've already made videos and vlogs about them, so I'm just going to link it down below. So yeah, that was something that I really enjoyed. The process was really smooth. Another thing that I also achieved was the goal to have new clients in the US with my YGL consulting company, right? With my consulting company, I wanted to be able to have clients in the US, because you guys know, doing business in Africa, aka in Cameroon, has been tough. Okay, so I've been doing business then since 2017, and I'm telling you guys, it's not easy to make money if you want to live a good life. So one of my goals was that with the YGL consulting company, I would have clients from all over the world. And some of my clients, I remember when I came in the US in April of last year of 2021, I actually had several meetings. Guys, it's windy, just if you can hear that, just bear with me. I actually met new people, clients. I had a potential client, ended up dropping her, but from Nigeria, some people from India, a guy from Cameroon actually, and also an African American lady. Some of these clients were able to do business together, and some of them clients, as you guys know, you can only do the best that you can, but you're not going to be able to do business with everybody. So I was happy that my short stays, I think it was 2 months or 2.5 months, and I was able to have at least 4 clients. I actually traveled to Minnesota to meet another potential client. I mean, at the time, a potential client. That actually was a good deal that I made. So anyway, I'm just happy about that. So another thing that I also did was the 73 questions, the Vogue inspired 73 questions. I know you guys are going to be like, what is that? Anyway, just watch this little clip here.
Hi. Hi, Jenny. Are you ready for your 73 questions?
Yes, I am.
All right.
So this is something that I've always wanted to do. I know this is not one of those things that you'll be like, oh, this is a goal, but guys, that was a goal for me, and I'm planning to do another one in Cameroon. Not this year, not next year, but at some point I would definitely want to do one when I build my own house. So I'm excited. So those are like little things, little projects, little things, milestones that I wanted to be able to do, even though it's just, you know, this thing that you guys think is superficial. For me, it really meant a lot, because I used to watch those celebrities doing the 73 questions, and I felt like, guys, I could be doing a 72 question as well. So I did that and I was happy. Okay. So one other thing that many people appreciated in my vlogs was the fact that I discovered new places and I shared some of them with you guys. And you know, like, you can be in Cameroon, like moving to Cameroon doesn't mean that I know every part of Cameroon, I know every part of Douala, because that's the city where I live. It simply means that I'm a businesswoman living in Cameroon. So my routine, as you guys can see in my vlogs, are all about working. It's either I'm dealing with clients for my consulting company, or I'm going to the store, or I'm going to school. I have a routine that does not really allow me to get outside of my comfort zone, because guys, those 3 different companies keep me busy. But 2021, I made a decision that I was going to explore more of Douala, really discover new places, new hotels, places that people can actually come and stay, because I know many people had asked me, if I visit Cameroon, where can I stay, where can I eat, where can I have fun, and so forth. So I was able to really discover new places. There's a new place that I discovered. It's called La Villa des Fées. Guys, I actually shot a video that I'm going to show you guys sometime this week. I think it's going to be on Thursday. Hopefully, finger crossed, it's going to be on Thursday. But I went there for like a day and a half. I spent a day and a half there, and I just wanted to be able to create content, shoot content over there. So I met with the owner, I met with the manager, the director of the place, and the place is so beautiful. This is also something that I wanted to be able to show you guys, and I haven't really edited the whole video, but it's gonna be up on Thursday, so you guys should watch out for that. Another thing that I did that I felt like, okay, maybe I'm a new YouTuber, okay, doesn't mean that I cannot do what they call giveaways. So I was able to do a giveaway for a period of 2 months. So I think it was an overall 8 weeks. I think it was 8 weeks, yeah, 8 weeks that I did the giveaways, and I had many people participate, many people commented on the videos and the content and everything, and I was able to help people from Kenya. I mean, when I say help, like, people from all over the place actually won the giveaway. It was France, Nigeria, Kenya, Cameroon, and USA. So those were the countries that actually won the giveaway. And the giveaway went for 8 weeks, and each week I was revealing the winner. So that was also something that I always wanted to do. And I was like, you know what, check. Okay, another milestone, guys, that I felt like was really the fact that I bought a new car. You guys saw my white Hyundai SUV car in Cameroon, guys. Woo! Okay, this is what you guys don't know, is that I have a thing for white cars. In the US, I had a white car. So going to Cameroon, I wanted a white car. And you guys know I don't do the manual stick shift, so I drive automatic cars, okay? So I wanted to make sure that I have a car that was reliable. And then having an SUV in Cameroon is really important, because the roads are not always good. Even the road that goes to my school, for example, is kind of rocky, okay? So I wanted to make sure that I had a car that will allow me to go places without feeling like I was, you know, the car is too low or something like that. So I was really happy. And I also customized the car to my liking. So you guys already saw the video. If you haven't watched the full video of the car that I purchased and customized, I'm going to put a link down below as well. But that was something that was really a milestone, because I wanted something that looked more like me. You guys know I was driving a Mercedes ML 320, and I just felt like it was dark. The darker color, it had a lot of issues, and I always wanted to like buy another car, and I was able to do that, and I was really happy. Other question that I got from many people was the shipping fees, right? Because whenever you have to pay custom fees at the port, if you're buying things like cars, it's really pricey. So you just have to budget everything. I think I spent about like 16,000 overall, which is, it was actually within my budget. So it wasn't something that I was like, okay, you know, $16,000, which is like 8 million francs CFA. I think it's 8 million francs CFA. So that was also a milestone that I achieved in 2020. So, okay, the other thing that I also felt like I was able to do is really at my school, I wanted to be able to have more classrooms. So you guys, during the summertime, I mean like from July all the way to September, beginning September, you guys saw me going through the whole, I mean like making sure that we have more classrooms for the students. There's so much story behind the reason why the other wing of the building wasn't fully completed on the outside, and I'm gonna make another video to explain to you guys why. But it's really at the state level, so there was some things going on there, and we were not able to actually finish everything because we're waiting on a decision that the state has to make. So yeah, guys, it was a lot of headache. I think if you're just building things in Cameroon, I mean, you will have the most headache with builders, with technicians, and all of these people. So I just felt like it was something that I was like, okay, now that I'm there physically, because every summer from summer 2019, we started improving the school, building it, and so forth. That's why you guys see it's not completed, because we've just been, you know, renovating every single year and increasing square footage, making it bigger, more beautiful, and so forth. So there's still so much to do that we still have to work on, but it's probably not going to be done now, okay? But the school is growing, so we're hoping that with the more students we have, we're just going to be able to finish the whole school. Also, in the same line of thought, talking about the school, we also implemented new policies, new school policies. You guys know my teachers didn't have uniforms before, but now they do have uniforms. They're wearing these white scrubs. The goal was to make it colorful, but I think I was just like swamped with the things that I had to do, so I ended up making it white. And my sister was like, oh, why are they looking like nurses and doctors? It's just white. Maybe we're going to change the color at some point, but that's one thing that changed. Other things that changed is also that the kindergarten, which is nurseries, used to be Francophone section, Anglophone section, and this year we actually merged the two together. So now we have the whole kindergarten / nursery classes all bilingual. So we have pre-nursery, nursery 1, nursery 2, all bilingual. So each classroom has 2 teachers, one that is francophone, purely francophone, and one that is purely anglophone. So that's also something that we wanted to do. And next year we're going to see how we will be able to implement the same thing at the primary level, because you guys know it's not really, I mean, those systems are so different at the primary level. So the anglophone section has a different program and the francophone section has a different program. So we're still working on the logistic, how we can make it happen, but I don't think we're going to be able to do it. I mean, looking at the logistic and how, you know, each child will have to like adjust, it's just going to be a lot of work, so I don't think it's going to be happening this year. So talking about the new school policies, at the state level, you guys know because of COVID-19, so the state had decided that each school wasn't supposed to have a Christmas party in December, okay? So what had happened is that last year we didn't have a Christmas party. Parents were not happy, but there was nothing we could do because the state has decided otherwise. Now, this year, the whole team, including my sister, who's also the co-founder, we were able to actually have a Christmas party for the children. You guys already watched this video. If you haven't, once again, it's going to be linked in the description down below. But we had a Christmas party at school and I was so really good really good, bunch of fun. So it was really something that I wanted to do, and I wanted to do it slightly different than the other years. Also this year we have more teachers than we had in the prior years. This is the first time that we're actually reaching 20 plus teachers. I mean, the whole staff. We have a whole staff of 21. Last year I think we were at 16, so this year we're at 21. And the year before I think it was 12, the year before I think it was 8. So every year we're improving, we're increasing in staff numbers, we're increasing in revenue. So those are some of the positive things that I would tell you. It's not just me doing all of these things, it's really everybody pitching in and doing what they're supposed to do. So I was really happy with that because this is a milestone for us. Because guys, when the school project started, I don't even know, like so many people told me it wasn't going to work. So to see how we're going from 150 students all the way to 400 and we're just getting better and better is really amazing. So that's something that I'm always going to be like, whew, giving myself, you know, on the shoulder. Another thing that I felt like I was a little bit successful was the fact that I was consistent with my YouTube videos. You guys already know I was posting every single week, even though at some point I think I committed that I was going to be posting like 3 times a week. Ended up being 2 times, ended up being once a week. But at least I was posting content at least weekly, okay? At least weekly. So I'm really proud because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to really manage my full busy schedule and still be able to vlog, still be able to post content on social media, on YouTube and so forth. but I think it's just discipline. It's discipline, consistency, and it's also a lot of planning and really organizing your schedule. So I'm somebody that if I don't plan ahead, there are so many things that are not going to be done. So I have to plan ahead and make sure that, okay, if I have a video that I'm supposed to post every week, at least I'm going to find time to do it. So that's also something that I'm proud of. So the last major thing that I did during Christmas time was to spend Christmas with the orphans. That was something that was really dear to my heart. You guys already saw the footage, how I spent Christmas with the orphans and how I actually hosted and organized the whole Christmas party, and I was really excited. We had budgeted for 100 orphans, ended up being 60, I think it was 65, and they had so much fun. And this is a project that the project to give back, right, to the community back in Cameroon has been going on for 4 years now. So every December I always choose who I'm going to help, who are the really underprivileged people that I want to help. So this Christmas was really special because I had to spend it with the children, and you guys know how I feel about children because I already have a school. So when I see children, the way they're improving, they're progressing, they're growing, they're talking, they just have a mind that is so free. And I don't even think some of the little children, like, you will ask them about, you know, where they come from or their parents, and they will tell you a story that they made up in their mind, and you can see the innocence of a child. And it was just a beautiful moment that I had to spend with them during Christmas time. So it kind of like closed my 2021. Like, after that Christmas party, if everything went down, I would have been like, okay, at least I made it happen. Okay, so anyway, I hope this video was really insightful. I have an entire list of things that I still want to do this 2022, but I'm one of those people that I don't really put myself so much pressure. I know many people are doing vision boards. I don't do vision boards. Okay, this is what I do, guys. Let me just show you. That's what I do. I just write down everything that's in my head, everything that I want to achieve when it comes to my businesses, everything that I feel like, okay, this is something that this is a milestone that I want to hit by this date. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know if there are some things that you've learned. If you were consistently watching my videos throughout 2021, then you probably already know all of these things. So I'm gonna talk to you guys in the next video, but you guys should watch out for Thursday video because it's gonna be all about La Villa de Fée. I'm gonna show you guys, if you go to Cameroon, you go to Douala, a nice place. I mean, a nice place that you guys can stay at. This is gonna be on Thursday, so I will talk to you guys then. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I know it's really windy, so I'm sure the wind is getting on my way with the voice, the sound and everything, but thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.